Alright, so I don't draw a lot of animals, but there are these 3 cats I always draw. It's Hei, Jumi, and Bei. Of course, these cats belong to Hye and his husband Hyuk, so they kind of make an appearance a lot, especially in their posts. So I had a thought in my mind, and that was, what if I gave them human designs? Well, that's how we got here. I'll be walking everyone through the design process, kind of, because I'm actually horrible at explaining things. I knew it'd be a challenge to actually make designs for the cats because translating things from cats to humans is a bit of a process. Let's just say that. So you'll see me sketching out the bases for all the cats first. I started off with Hei, and he was the toughest to draw. This is because he is a bit chubbier than the other 2. I knew he had to be chubbier because Hei was supposed to be a chunkier cat who ate a lot. It only made sense. I think I did okay, but I could always do a bit better. Bei was the next one I had to sketch out. He was definitely a lot easier. I don't think I have any special notes on him, but I knew I wanted to sorta get a kinder, more friendlier look to him. Personality-wise, Bei is the most playful out of all the cats. He'll constantly try to get Hye's attention so he can play with him. In terms of body, Bei doesn't have anything special, so I just gave him a slim figure because that seemed to fit him. So I didn't struggle on anatomy, but I'd say I definitely had some moments. Jumi was the final one I had to sketch. She's definitely interesting given her original backstory. In her backstory, she was a street cat who had to fight for survival. At some point, Hye found her and took her in and pretty much adopted her. So in my mind for her human design, I knew she had to be muscular. Of course, while she was on the streets, she was skinny, but now that she's in a better position, I can see her like working out a lot and trying to be in peak physical condition, so it'd be easier for her to fend for herself if push comes to shove. After drawing the bases, the next thing I had to do was decide hair. There's a bit of a pause in the speed paint, and that was just me searching up references and trying to figure out decent styles for everyone. I find that hair makes or breaks a character. For Hei, I had no idea what to do for him, so I just gave him a standard middle part. It oddly fits him. As for Bei, I thought that maybe he should get longer, messier hair, almost wavy kind of. It just matched his personality in my opinion. Jumi was probably the most fun because I love drawing hair for women. I don't draw a lot of women, but when I do, it's always a good time. So I decided to just give her braids because she might keep her hair tied at all times. You know, just in case. I almost gave her a wolf cut, but that didn't really fit her personality. So yeah. Now, I'm gonna be real here. I had no idea what I was doing with the clothes. I mean, I tried to make the clothes fit all the cats' personalities, but I don't know. As you guys probably saw a few seconds back, I threw Hei in kind of like a suit. I imagine he usually looks sharp because he's all about that expensive stuff. He loves expensive food and refuses to eat anything but it. Bei gets a more casual outfit because I can't see him caring that much about style. As for Jumi, she's definitely going to be covered up a lot. You won't see it in the drawing, but I imagine she has a lot of injuries on her body from her time on the streets. So that's her main reason for staying covered up. It's sad, but I feel like it makes sense. Obviously, after I finished the sketches, I had to move on to the line art. I don't think I have anything special to talk about when it comes to the line art. It's just normal line art. But I will say this, I kept getting distracted, so the line art took a lot longer than I wanted it to. Like, I keep getting distracted scrolling through YouTube videos to play in the background while I draw. My eyes catch onto a short, and the next thing you know, I'm scrolling through shorts. It's like, actually bad. But I at least eventually finished the line art, maybe a few hours later. But still, it's genuinely a problem. I really do have an issue of just getting distracted, and I kind of hate it because you can never get the time that you spend getting distracted back. Like, it's just gone. I need to work on it. Maybe I should get Netflix back and just put a show on the background, because at the very least, it'll just autoplay to the next episode and I won't be scrolling through shorts. I used to have Netflix, but you know, it got expensive and I'm broke, you know. Maybe if I just saved up more money, I wouldn't be as broke, but it is what it is, right? Nothing like a little bit of suffering in life. That's just how it is. Nobody said be easy. Though, if you guys want to consider supporting me, I have commissions open. So yeah, may as well plug that in there into the video while we have the boring line art. Eventually, I'd have to start coloring. Coloring was where things actually got tricky because I was winging it. So you'd probably see a lot of moments where I just changed the colors because, again, I had no idea what I was doing. Figuring out the hair colors was easy though. I was going to base it off of whatever colors I made their fur because that was just what made sense in my head. So that meant Hay was going to get orange hair, Bae got this lighter orange hair, and Chumi had this grayish hair. Since I decided to base their hair off their fur, that meant I would go in and put streaks because all of them have additional markings as we saw with the pictures earlier. Coloring the clothing is where things got a little painful because seriously, what am I doing? I'm sure I'll have someone ask me why I didn't just make their clothes the colors of their fur or something, and I'll tell you why. I just thought it'd be too much. I tried it with Bae's shoes and I had mixed feelings about it, so I just did completely different colors. But man, coloring clothes actually took years off of my life because things just didn't look right. I'd be fine with the color combination, and then a few minutes later I'd look back and go, ew, what the hell did I just make? So it was a lot of changing, but eventually I'd kind of get it. Figuring out skin was kind of easy. I don't need to talk too much about it. I tried to somewhat base the skin tones off of their fur, if that makes sense. Basically, I just feel like not all of them should be extra pale. I don't know how well I did, but hopefully it's something. Though I gotta admit, I should try drawing people with darker skin tones. I have a little bit for art fight, but I don't count that. Like, it has to be in my own drawings I do for fun, you know? But that's definitely an art goal I'll try working on once my schedule clears up. Because I'm kind of busy with life stuff sometimes, but hey, we make it work here. Okay, now as you guys can see here, I'm shading this. I probably didn't have to, but I decided to anyways. This is low-key a reference sheet, but not actually. It's not as detailed as my other reference sheets I've made for my muses. I mean, this is just for fun after all. But maybe one day I'll make an actual reference sheet for these designs if they get enough love, or if I just find myself drawing them often. Now, will I do more of these types of videos? Maybe. They're kind of fun. My other muses have pets too, but unlike with the cats, I haven't drawn them at all. Once I do draw those pets, then I can give them human designs too. But you know, now that I gave these pets human designs, should I give the humans animal designs? That could be kind of fun. What do you guys think? You can let me know in the comments or something. I don't know. Your choice. So we're at the final part of this video, and that's just me shading the hair. I don't really need to explain the hair shading, it's just really simple. But of course, after shading the hair, I gotta put my watermark in, and that's the final art. So the designs, I'd say they're pretty good, especially considering that I had no idea what I was doing. But you know, they're nice designs. Maybe I actually will draw these characters more in my illustrations. We'll have to see. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you can, and I'll see you in the next one.